Welcome back to another episode on Farming Simulator 25. We are on the Alps map and it is a rainy morning here in September. Let's check the app and see if there are any contracts that we can do. Well, there is a bale wrapping one, but I would have to do that. Some deadwood, some harvesting, some plowing, some spraying, and that's it for now. Alright, I need to move some pallets really quick, shift them over to the dryer from the greenhouses, and from the dryer to the lab. Hopefully by the time I'm done with all of this, there should be some more contracts. I'm looking at our balance in our account there, and it is really low, and that would feel way more comfortable if we can raise that balance up a bit. Alright, I have a lot of pallets to move, hopefully. I'm going to go ahead and throw on some music and get it knocked out as quickly as I can. Now that that is done, let's actually take a quick look at the app again and see if any more contracts have turned up. So we still have that bale wrapping job. Plowing, spraying, weeding, we might be able to do that as well. So let's do this. Let me actually do the bale wrapping job myself really quick, and I'll use the big tractor, just because it's a little bit faster. And if no other bale wrapping jobs pop up, which I don't think they will, as we found out last time, there aren't really a lot of grass fields at the moment. So most likely another bale wrapping job will not pop up. Then I'll go ahead and swap over to the hoe and see if we can do that weeding one as well. And at least that will give us some cash for today. Alright, I'm going to go ahead, turn on some music, get this knocked out as quickly as I can. just about to finish. Never mind, we went ahead and just finished. Let's go ahead and turn this in and get paid. Nice, that was a nice little contract. Alright, we have a mowing contract that we can do. And that's it at the moment, and that's that big field over there. Alright, we're gonna head back to the farm. I'm gonna go ahead and put down the hoe, and we will pick up the mower. Alright, instead of myself doing it, I'll have a worker go do the job for us. While they're doing that, I'm gonna go do some deadwood contracts. I'm gonna drive over there, cut them down real quick, and turn them in, make a little bit of extra cash. What I would like to do is I'd like to deal with the grass that we cut in August and see if we can actually bale them up. Did I take the mowing job? I did not. Let's take that real quick. Alright, let's take a couple of these deadwood jobs real quick. What do we have that's local? That is local. Except that I have no idea where that's at. Nope. Yep. Yep. No idea where that's at. And that's on the other side of the city. So we'll take these three real quick. And I think what I might do is I might hold on to them for a little bit just to see if different jobs pop up on the app. And if we can get some different jobs to start, that would be fantastic. Alright, let me turn on some music. We'll head out into the forest and cut down some of these deadwood trees. Alright, I finally found all the trees. That took a while. One of the trees was even hiding partially in another tree. I was starting to get a little worried that I was going to just have to abandon the contract. But luckily I found them all, so let's head back to the farm. Actually, let's pull off to the side of the road really quick and check the app and see how we're doing for contracts. Oh, there's a hoeing contract now. It doesn't pay very well, but hey, it's there. And looks like the mowing contract is almost done. That's nice. I'm still having some issues with this gator. For some reason, it keeps losing control and popping up in the air. Luckily, we were able to right it once it popped over that fence over there. But it's kind of concerning. I didn't have any of these issues before, and now I'm getting them. Let's go ahead and park this. Now, I was thinking this little garage here is definitely small enough, or I should say big enough to keep my gator in. I have to make sure to turn off the engine. Don't want to be wasting gas. Alright, so there is one hoeing contract for $1,500, which I will take because we already have the hoe and might as well use it. There's plenty of plowing contracts, but those usually take quite a bit longer to do. And I'm not really sure if I want to lease another piece of equipment at the moment. This is the one that I've been told is really fast. It's got a width of 6 to 12 meters, so that's nice. Vehicle leasing cost. Oh, that must be for the mower. Alright, we have a little bit of cash on us at the moment. We've got a few contracts are turning. Let's take a look at the store really quick, and let's see about what can we do to turn that grass into some bales. Nope, I don't need a tedder. I don't need hay. I need turn them up into some windrows. That's good. There's some pretty inexpensive ones here. The lease for those should be pretty cheap. And then these all make smaller bales. But I don't think my my little John Deere tractor is strong enough to do the big ones anyway. Alright, let's lease this little guy here. That's working width of 8.4. How about this one? 4.8, 4.7. Yeah. It's not bad. Now the question is, do I put the 3-point hitch attachment onto our gator? Yeah. As goofy as this thing is, I still need to use it. We'll head over, pick up that windrower, bring it back, and take care of all the grass that we did. Then we'll grab a baler, bale up the straw, and then we can move it off to the side. We'll go ahead and throw on some music, and we'll get it done as quickly as we can. Well, that was close. At the last second, I realized the lights were flashing for the railroad, and then I heard the bells, but I couldn't stop quite fast enough. So I stopped as quickly as I could, and then had to try to reverse, but the little safety bars still came down and tapped my gator just after I finished repairing everything on it. All right, let's head back up to the farm. And I specifically chose this one because one, it was the cheapest, but two, it was also the smallest, and it looked like my gator would be able to pull it. Is this not working? All right, let's. Automatic drop is enabled. It's not letting me start the baler. Maybe the gator can't actually do it. All right, let's see if our little John Deere tractor can do it. We will go ahead and drop the rear weight, and then hopefully I can attach to the baler and get that going. Where is my worker here? Why aren't they doing the job? Alright, well, let me at least connect to the baler first and see if that's going to work. Looks like for some reason the worker does not, or can't do that job up there. Well, it is running now, but it seems like I don't have the horsepower to actually pull it with this tractor. Which is fine. I'll go ahead and drop this off. Whoops. So I run into my statue. That's not good. Okay, at least I know it works. What I'll end up having to do is head over, well, I'll have to catch a ride and head over to the New Holland tractor, do the job myself real quick, drive it back, and then I can connect it to the the baler, and then bale up all those windrows. And then I have to decide, you know what, it's going to take me a long time to cut all those trees, and since I do have the bale wrapper, maybe I should wrap them real quick, turn them into silage, and then maybe sell the silage? I don't know. Well, either way, I'm going to call a ride, and then get dropped off at the other, at my other tractor. Alright, here I am. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on some music, get this done as quickly as I can, head back to the farm, and make some grass bales.
Let's go to the carnival. You can cut me in half. Slanted, my reflection's still there. The marquees, they all read.
this is the final bale we need to wrap, and then they're all done. We'll let them ferment into silage and sell them. Make a little bit of profit. Hopefully we can make enough to afford to buy something. And you know, I was having an interesting thought as I was baling these up. Let me just hop over here real quick, and then we'll take it. Actually, before we take a look at the map, let's turn in all the contracts. Not bad. That was an extra 3,000 something. Alright, so if I go on the map, I see Grassfield 51. I've mowed it and I've baled it, or wrapped the bales. Grassfield number 3, I have only ever wrapped bales there. I've never gotten a contract to mow the grass there. Grassfield 25, I've only ever gotten a contract to mow and never wrap bales there. And these two grass fields here, 56 and 59, I've only ever gotten contracts to wrap the bales but never mow them. Which to me, I'm like, that doesn't really make too much sense, does it? Unless they have a mower and they don't have a wrapper. So still a ton of harvesting contracts going on, some plowing, some spraying, all stuff I don't, unfortunately, equipment I don't have. We'll probably keep these implements for probably one more month, so one more overnight, and then by next month in October, if we don't have anything to use them with, by the end of the day we'll go return them. But not bad. We ended up at 22,000 balance in our bank account, and that lets me rest a little bit easier. Speaking of rest, this is a pretty good spot to end the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.